everybody. Welcome to Women's Success Circle. Yay! I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy to see you. We're going to get started shortly. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go through the slideshow. But not only that, I'm going to actually do some live, interactive stuff with you today to really show you how to do and use AI agency. Let me change this. Ooh, excuse me. Um, how to use AI to create an agency. Um, excuse me. Okay. How to use AI to create an agency that's going to allow you to generate. Yes, yeah, thank you, ladies. I appreciate you. To show you how to generate income using digital um, skill sets, tools, resources, etc. So for those of you who are new here, hello, it's your favorite Dr. Honey, Dr. Faith Abraham, and welcome to the broadcast. We meet up every single month in Women's Success Circle, the third Wednesdays of the month. We're on live today because I had Vonza Fest, which was absolutely amazing. Shout out to all the WSC ladies that made it out. Ooh, 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 ooh. We were repping in our jackets. We were repping with our memorabilia. Okay. And people were like, what is that? What are y'all wearing? What is it? Women's Success Circle, get into it. So some of you guys are from there. And so welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, just know that we are all about empowering, educating, and uplifting other women all over the world, all over the place. Why? Because women really do have something phenomenal, something fantastic that cannot be erased, even though society has tried and failed. Period. Okay, period. I'm looking at the chat. Period. Right? So, tried and failed. We're going to really lift up women, build our security blankets, build up our income, build up our wealth. For those of you who don't know, if you've ever studied in the Bible where Solomon was asking God for wisdom, not money, not palaces, not anything. He just asked for wisdom. He was like, God, can you please just give me wisdom to rule over the people that you have given to me to rule over? And he was like, you know what? God was like, not only am I going to give you wisdom, I'm going to give you wealth and riches. And so a lot of people miss the two of those. And one of the things that you have to realize is that wealth and riches are not the same. They're two totally different things. When it comes to spiritually speaking from the Bible, riches is more material, right? That can, for our day and age, that would be cars, that would be, clothes, houses, jewelry, you know, all that kind of fun stuff, right? And I don't demonize that stuff. I don't vilify that stuff. No, absolutely not. We don't do that here because it's okay for you to have riches. It's okay for you to have stuff. It's okay for you to enjoy yourself and enjoy the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your wisdom. Come on. Okay. It's what God's issue with it is when you allow it to have you instead of him have you. That's the difference. So riches is more material. Wealth is more spiritual, everlasting. So when we say wealth, we're talking about inheritance. We're talking about generational blessings instead of generational curses. We're talking about things that can be passed on from generation to generation, whether that is um, knowledge, that is understanding, that is right. So when we see that, we're like, wealth and riches. Okay, no, 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 slow it down. One is in the physical realm, the other one is in the spiritual realm. And then what brings it all together is that wisdom. So you're covered on both bases. Yeah, come on. That part. Yeah, okay. So right? So we're also reprogramming our minds. We're shifting out of those and deconstructing those lies that we have been told that have made our faith um, weak and pitiful. Okay. We are shifting out of the place where um, society has systematically stripped us from the wealth that belongs to us and taking it back by fire, by force. Come on. And so that's where we're going to go ahead and get into today. Hey, welcome everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Um, Today we're talking about AI agency. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I think I'm going to share everything. I'm just going to share everything with you. I don't know how that's going to come out. Okay, let me just share this. And then when we get into the building of everything, then I'll turn it off and then turn it back on so you can see when we're creating this thing. Okay. All right. So last month, we talked about the AI revolution. This month, we're talking about AI agency. And so I'm literally going to show you exactly what you need to do step by step. Because y'all know me. It's your favorite Dr. Honey. I don't hold back. I give you everything that you need. Okay. And depending on the level, it's going to cost. But I'm going to give you what you need. Even the free 99 is powerful and can change your life. You know it. How many? Because I'm feeling like a lot of you guys came and you came from something that was free, and then you saw that the free was awesome, and then you started to pay. You saw that the free was so you came like I did a webinar, maybe you saw some stuff on social media. My YouTube channel is filled with okay, there, yeah, exactly, exactly. So I really do my best to yeah, exactly. Okay. So I really do my best to give out a lot of information and just pour. And so you guys have come in and you're seeing it for yourself. So I love that. Okay, I'm going to focus on this slideshow so we can be go through this because I have a lot to share, but I don't want to take up a lot of time. So first and foremost, let's just be clear about the whole purpose of Women's Success Circle and what we're actually doing and why I really feel prompted by God to do this. We are taking women are taking their power back. If you don't know, it was literally in 1920 that women gained the right to vote. Okay. And then enforceable financial access. So that means that we could get credit in our own name. That didn't come until 1974. So we had the right to vote in 1920. I have to stop saying 20 because we're in 2020. So 1920, and I'm a 19 person, okay? So 1920, but we couldn't open credit lines of credit. We couldn't buy houses. We couldn't do any of that stuff until 1974. And to be honest, you had to have, it was usually a dad, a brother, your husband. So if your husband was okay with you not having a daggone thing, then there'd be nothing in your name. There'd nothing, you couldn't do anything or have anything unless your dad was okay with bypassing and trumping your husband. That's how bad it was. So that's half a century still flows into what we're dealing with and what we're seeing today. You still have where women earn 85 cents on the dollar to men, right? It's moved, but not nearly enough. Even if those women have a lot more skill or understanding and like tangible proof of it, right? In their degrees and their certifications and their history, they're still being paid less than and still being bypassed just because they are women. And here's the thing, I don't say this because my identity is not rooted 100% in the color of my skin or my gender or being a wife, being a mom. Those are parts of who I am, but they're not who I am, right? I am a spiritual being that has a soul, that lives in a body, that operates on the earth, and I occupy until Jesus comes back. That's me. That's me. I'm a whole child of God. Okay. So that's where my identity is. But I realized that in the physical realm, God gave me certain attributes and allowed me to come through certain aspects of the physical realm for a reason. And that I honor, that I accept, that I receive, and I operate with that. Am I making okay? All right, let's go. So, when formal finance was excluded, and I said them, but that's rude, excluded us, we also often relied on portable assets like jewelry as savings and emergency liquidity. So, still to this day, women in India have the largest amount of gold. You can research it, look it up. They have the largest amount of gold because that's what they were doing. They would get married, and one of the main gifts would be jewelry, matching sets, and and they would have like, and it's not cheap fake gold, costume jewelry. No, this is real authentic gold. You burn it in fire and it is pure gold, right? Even back in the day, you would pass on these jewelry sets from generation to generation, and that was their get out of trouble, free card. And women would liquidate so that they can get that money so that they can leave or they can start a business or they could do whatever it is that they needed to do. Now, look at this statistic. Among singles in 2022, this was like a couple years ago, the typical single man had $82,000 versus $58,000 for the typical single woman. That is a stark, and you feel like, okay, well, that's not too bad. It's bad. It's bad because there's no difference between them and us, right? As far as ability to work and things of that nature, especially when you consider the fact that women are some of the most educated, and in the United States, it's African American women that are the most educated. So the aha moment is this, and us understanding that even despite that gap, we're doing a lot. And what Women's Success Circle is one of those things that we're doing a lot with to close the gap, like seal that thing and move ahead. So you're talking about, and so now women are stepping up and they're doing things that they hadn't necessarily done before. So Bank of America was saying that 94% of women believe they'll be personally responsible for finances at some point in their lives. 48% of women are confident about their finances, though only 28% feel empowered to act. Look at the difference there. So remember, 100%, only 28 feel empowered to actually act. The top regret for most women is not saving and investing sooner in life. And I don't know if you know this, but society really pits us and trains us to be spenders and not savers, to be so concerned about appearance that we spend a lot of money on appearance. Look, hey, I can tell you, I'm I'm one of them. I spend a lot of if I spend money, it's gonna be on hair, nails, lashes, eyes, wigs, braids, clothes, shoes, bags. I really try not to get too much because after a while it feels like a lot and I end up just like getting rid of a lot of stuff. But I know I spend a lot of time on it, and that's time that I could spend investing or moving things around or getting buying stocks. Come on, exactly, exactly. And we don't realize that we are constantly being marketed to into consumerism. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm coming. Women are confident at managing everyday financial tasks, such as paying bills and managing the budget, but only half are confident in managing investments and creating a diversified portfolio. So, needless to say, that all of these things is what we cover in Women's Success Circle. And that's why we're here, not only to move the needle on what we have access to monetarily with the 15 different skill sets that we have included in Women's Success Circle for you to Learn, choose one, take one, and work that thing, right? And then as you're generating money, you're generating income, you can pay off debts. You can pay off cars, houses, take care of your kids' college. You can go ahead and go on that vacation, even something as simple as taking the family out to eat. And everybody's not looking at each other like, oh, who am I going to Cash App? Who am I going to Zelle? Right? Like, we're not doing that funky stuff. We're going to pull out our Amex Platinum and put it on the table and please, one check. It's a wrap. It's done, right? That is what we're doing. That and not even blinking an eye. This is what it's doing. And I'm going to tell you one of the things that's going to usher a lot of that is the AI era, the era we're in. We're living in it right now. If you did not know, we're living in it right now. It's the fastest shift in history. It's democratizing skills. It's reshaping industries. It's restructuring women's bank accounts. Hello, hello, and hello. Okay. AI is doing it. And that's part of the reason why we put it into WSC so that that way you can really leverage it. And I'm going to speed up a little bit so we can have some time to create some stuff. So, one of the things that when I talked about this just a little bit earlier is going from being a consumer to versus a producer. Consumers, we scroll, shop, we spend, and let me just say this too. They're even using AI in a way to help promote your spending. I don't know if you've noticed it. I think the other day I was on some website and I have the app on my phone and I put a couple things in the cart because I liked it, but I really should have favorited it, but I put it in the cart. Like a couple hours later, I looked at my phone, I saw the notifications, and the notifications was your cart is calling you. It better not be. I rebuke that. Why are you talking? Why are you talking to me anyway? Why? Because it's triggering us to spend. It's reminding us of something we thought about, we liked, that caught our eye. And for a lot of you guys, I've told you one of the things that I do to make sure that I don't overspend is before I buy it, I wait 24 hours. And if I forget about it after 24 hours, I definitely don't need it. And so I won't buy it, right? So now they're using AI to make us even more of a consumer, but we're not going to feed into that. Come on, amen. We're going to use AI to make us producers. And then when we do consume, we're consuming, for our own betterment, not our detriment. Consumers feed a lot into entertainment, content. The algorithms are set up to keep you on longer and it feeds your biases. And listen, I don't know if anybody has told you, but social media is one of the biggest ego strokers on earth right now. Those algorithms will make you feel like you are so smart, will make you feel like you caught every conspiracy theory, like you'll just be so full of pride. And the truth is, the algorithm has just figured out what you like, continues to feed you stuff that feeds your bias so that you can stay in this little bitty bubble that feels comfortable to you and you never venture out to see what's on the other side. That's the best way to produce dumb, young and dumb consumers. That is the best way to do it. Keep them in a little bubble. We all think the same way. The comment section looks the same, right? And again, AI is doing this on the algorithms. AI is doing this on the customer service. AI is doing this on the entertainment too, because you can go into Netflix, Hulu, whatever you use, and guess what? It's going to show you, oh, because you watched this, you may be interested in this and this and this and this. Even when you're shopping, because you bought this, you might be interested in this and this and this and this and this to get you to get more, to buy more, to purchase more. Producer. So now we're shifting from that, right? We are reprogramming our mind. We are allowing ourselves to be deconstructed, deconditioned, right? From that to producer. So we're creating, we're scaling, we're earning, we're creating content at scale. We're automating our business systems. So now we're able to grow. We're creating and building digital products and apps. I'm in SaaS, software as a service. You could be in SaaS too. We actually have a course coming soon on that. Launch businesses do run ads, run marketing, have people call you to do that for them. Create multiple streams of income. We're meant to have multiple streams of income. Bible says have seven, yeah, even eight, because you don't know what's going to come upon the land. So even when things are changing, your streams are still flowing. And because of AI, you can do all of this with minimal experience, minimal expertise, and minimal knowledge. So you're literally collapsing what should take decades to learn into days. If you can focus, here are some success stories. People that I've helped in the past. We've done great and mighty things together, still doing some things. Some of these individuals are people who have started one kind of business or the other, coaching business, counseling business. They already had their businesses established. And we did some work and got some money flowing to them. We did some work on operations, on sales. And when I say operations, mostly automations, like automating their processes, right? And it's worked for them. It's worked really, really well. There's more success stories working with people, especially as an NLP informed business coach. I did counseling for over 20 years. So when I shifted over to business coaching, because I went from counseling to coaching to business coaching, because I realized a lot of business owners were suffering because they were trying to operate as a robot, operate like AI, and and not realize that, hey, there's more to me as a human being. So I need to, go ahead and talk to somebody, have somebody give me a blueprint, help me out, figure these things out so that I don't burn out. And some of them were already burnt out. They were already burnt out by the time they got to me. So we really had some work to do. So we have the different resources here in the community. These are the 15 skill sets. So make sure you are always logging into your community so that way you can see the different courses that are coming and all of the content for them. So you can use that to create the wealth. And this is our blueprint. In 3 months, you're going to easily increase your net worth, get some clarity, get your strategy up. 6 months, you're already created multiple streams of income. 12 months, you have put yourself officially in a position for financial freedom, legacy, overflow, options. Options. And I am a firm believer in creating wealth, not by oneself, but together. I have a very I'm not individualistic. I'm very much yes, I'm very much community. I'm very much okay, if you're good at this, then you can be good at that, and you can be good at that, and you can be good at that, and we come together. And we're a powerhouse. We are a force to be reckoned with. Like you can't beat that. But if it's just you, come on, exactly. If it's just you, then all you're doing is trying to stretch yourself beyond what you're able to do. And you can do a lot more with others. Two heads are better than one. So here's the opportunity we're talking about today, and that is AI twin, AI brand personality, AI branding, right? So we're let me go back. So right here, we're going to be talking about the AI marketing agency, let me see where we're at. No, okay, AI agency. So AI marketing kind of flows into this a bit, but AI agency is its own thing. So I'm going to show you how that business looks on a very, very simple level. If you want a more complicated, let me not say complicated. If you want a more six-figure level, right, and really carry that thing into a more robust business, then that's we can really get into that, right? So here's the opportunity, and this fits in the AI agency. It fits in the AI marketing, and I'll kind of overlap a little bit, but I'm going to show you. So you have now, there's a AI musician that was just signed, and the human musician Kalani was complaining, and she was saying, she didn't understand how they could hire something that's AI versus a human being. And so the conversation was really, really interesting, centered around what does that do, and what how that affects the music industry. To me, there are people, it's just like when people started having ebooks. Physical books are still around. I literally just bought, okay, it's over there, but it's under stuff. I literally just bought two physical books in the past month, and I still have Spotify where I can download audible books. I have Kindle where I have ebooks, and I just bought two physical books the other day. So it's one of those things where it just opens up the market. But if you can be one that can tap into the market, or I have positions, multiple positions within one market, one industry, you are winning. You're winning. But see, that is the thought process that you have to have, so that you can see the opportunity and gain the reward, right? So I'm going to show you how to create your agency right now. So these are a couple of the tools that I use and that you can go ahead and use. And those tools are ChatGPT, you have Claude, you have Gemini, Midjourney, Sonovid. Take a screenshot of these, because if you've never heard of it, it's going to be hard for you to just try and write it down. Kling AI. Sonovid used to be called VEO 3. So they just changed their name. Okay. And tonight we'll use ChatGPT, we'll use Gemini, and we'll use Sonovid.ai. And basically with the AI agency, this is what you're going to do. You're going to use your know-how of AI to create an agency that services individuals with your AI tools to support their businesses, their operations, and if you're doing AI brand marketing, their marketing, their branding, etc. I'm going to try and give you two solid examples today, just so you can see it with your own eyes and allow your creativity to create that for you. But I'm going to give it to you. Now, I have this picture of Vonza, because Vonza is the all-in-one platform to power your online business. It's really awesome. And the main reason why I love Vonza is because with Vonza, it's giving you all the features you need to dominate and master your online business. So when you talk about having, you need to create an invoice. You need to, people want to schedule you so they can do a consultation with you. You want to have your offer, and you create a link and you send it out via text message, or you send it out via email, right? You want to, those features are in your Vonza platform. You want to have a course that allows people to take a look at the things that you've done before, and then they sign up after they see your testimonials and the things that you've created. You're able to, so and of course, you want to have a website that features these things and shows your clients how you can solve their problems, because you are a solution bearer. You have the solution to somebody's problem. And once you realize that and put yourself in position for that, there money cometh unto you. It's going to come. And it's not because, oh, I built it, now they come. No, you built it, and now you're letting them know, hey, I have the solution to your problem. I know some people will say, well, if I'm an entrepreneur, I'll just do it myself and get it done. Well, guess what? That's you. There's other entrepreneurs who value their time, and because they value their time, they're going to hire out. They're going to outsource it. They're going to get somebody else to do it so they can say, hey, can you do this for me? Can you create this for me for my business? And then I pay you. Now, when they get it from you, they hit the ground running, and they can just post. They can just make sales. They can, right? Yeah. Yeah, you got to see yourself in the puzzle. You got to, because everybody is not going to be willing to spend that time that it takes to learn this skill. You learn the skill, you solve the problem, you make the money, right? That is super powerful. So, first and foremost, this is what we're going to do. Let me unshare my screen. Then I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share the desktop. Now I'm going to go over to, I'm gonna open up Safari and I'm gonna start with um, Sonovid. Okay. All right. So I'm sharing. So here we are in the slideshow. Now, step by step, what we're gonna first do, and I'm walking you through this so that you can see it. Okay. So first and foremost, we're going to open up Gemini. Okay. So Gemini, did I write that over here? I did. Gemini. There it is. Okay. So I actually created the image you're about to see with ChatGPT. So I'm skipping a step just for the sake of time. But what we're going to do is we're going to upload your photo, because what we're going to do is we're going to create a what I want us to do right now is I want to create, so let's say you have a client and your client wants to just create something really fabulous, something really awesome for them to post for their marketing campaign or for just the feels. Like, oh, I just came off of a trip, I had a speaking engagement, and this is how I felt. They can use this, right? Okay. So we're going to use a photo. I am going to use, so you guys are seeing everything, right? My niece, my niece made this one on Gemini today, so we're going to use her. We're going to copy, and you're going to get this slideshow as part of in the AI agency, so you'll just be able to easily copy and paste. Okay. So I'm going to copy and paste. And so what I'm saying is ultra realistic candid photo of A as in reference, standing in a crowded place with people holding cameras and taking photos. The background is filled with fans and a little chaos of the crowd, giving a true celebrity vibe. The photo should look like a real life captured moment with natural lighting, sharp details, and an authentic atmosphere. Taking up just a little bit, okay, with a gold slinky bodycon dress with a gold shawl around the neck, very illustrious and regal in nature. I might want to change her hair. Well, I don't know what her hair looks like. With her hair in black foils. So for those of you who are new to this, what I want you to notice is this is just a prompt. It's just a prompt that I actually just pulled and I had. And all I did was I want you to notice this thing too. When it comes to creating, one of the things that you're going to have to do is make sure that you speak on the lighting, the reference details, the atmosphere, what you want the atmosphere to look like, what you want them to be wearing, how you want their hair to look like, right? And um, big apple red nails. Okay. Beautiful, really look regal. And now we're going to hit create. So it's saying just a sec. So it's going to make use of this picture and create the image here. From the image, we're going to create a video. So as a agency, you can create various images for your clients. You can create videos for your clients. You can help them create marketing campaigns or mood boards for whatever it is that they're wanting to achieve and accomplish. And it doesn't take time, it's already done. This looks gorge. She is so pretty. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to download. Okay. Now let's go back here. Step by step, we're going to go from image to video. So if you don't have these accounts, that's okay. I know you may not, but just go ahead and download them. Now, Sonovid, I know I paid for it. I didn't do a whole account for it, but I think I just bought some credits. Kling AI is free, but sometimes it's not reliable when it comes to creating certain images and keeping the characters the same. So I would suggest if you're looking to create a specific prompt as what you want your character to do, go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT, please give me a prompt that I can create to show my client in a glamorous light to use in Clean AI.ai. Using ChatGPT or even Gemini sometimes to create your prompts to use in certain platforms is a cheat code. It's going to help you create what it is that you want to create and bypass a lot of the hit and misses. Okay. So we have her. Now we're going to open up Sono. I know I'm going to, but y'all let me know if you're following me. This is my first time seeing. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, VEO3. Okay. Yes. So you'll probably have to watch it again if it's your first time seeing this kind of stuff. I see it on Facebook, but I don't know how they do it. Yeah. Yeah. And you probably seen some of these prompts. Some of these prompts are just like all over the place. Like people are just constantly putting it in, right? And I'll show you a couple of prompts that I did and created and generated just for you for today. So, okay. This is cool. Right. It's really cool. And if you notice, it didn't even take that much time. I'm taking time because I'm explaining it to you, but it didn't take time. Okay. So now we're in Sonovid. We're going to do image to video. I'm going to upload. There she is. I'm going to upload her. Okay. Then I'm going to pull up that's one that I made. Let's see here. This is another one I'm working on. I got a lot of stuff. So I did this earlier, and I'm just going to pull the prompt from here, and we're going to do it again. We're going to go back to generate image to video. We'll pull up our, okay, that's Bianca. Okay, there she is. All right. Then I'm going to hit prompt. I'm going to hit paste. Okay, clearly it didn't copy. Let's try this again. View the full prompt. And we're going to go back to generate image to video. Then we're going to go to the prompt. I hope you. Okay. So, image to prompt. Do not change the image or change any feature. The young woman is walking gracefully through the crowd. As she walks through the crowd, she's taking picture crowd. Okay, there, taking pictures of the young woman as they are in awe of her. She then flips her hair and waves at the crowd saying, "Thank you." We're going to do a fast one. We're going to do a high resolution though. We're going to do a real style. this shows the credits. We're going to hit generate the video. And then I can actually show you a couple of things I've already created as that one is being created. So that one is generating. Okay. Um, so I did this prompt for Betty, and Betty is a brand character that I'm creating and working with for my brand and counseling. I love giving advice and helping, but they walk away with answers, and I walk away with a thank you. Why? She is fed up. Okay. Um, Betty, let's see. This one is okay. Here we go. I like this one. Hour long conversation, advice and helping, but they walk away with answers, and I walk away with a thank you. A little out of whack, I suppose. It would feel more rewarding if I got paid to use my gift. I know the conversation is fast. Excuse me. So what you do is when you go to edit it, excuse me. So when you go to edit it, you just slow down how fast she's speaking. Then one of the keys to making these videos longer is don't try to get everything done in one video. Try and do it frame by frame. Excuse me. Do it frame by frame. And that's going to allow you to create something that's much more beautiful and longer. Okay. I'll show you one more. Is it done? Let me see. Okay, this is the one we just did. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Drum roll. Thank you. That's funny. Okay, let's do it again. Thank you. Love it. That one was actually cute. I like her. So I'll have to show my niece that I made a video out of her girl and changed her hair. She might be mad at me for that because she currently has braids and she loves them. Okay, but she'll be all right. So that is literally a 8-second video. The other part of this is I would love to see if we can get her. Let's have some fun. Let's see if we can get her to walk into the car. Okay, so let's do a prompt. Actress um, walks through the crowd. She is visible, moved with compassion towards her from her fans. She enters the red Rolls Royce with sparkling ceiling and let's say black leather seats. Okay. I haven't tried it. I'm gonna put it to 1080 because it's just a better quality. If I wanted it to be a quality, it's gonna take a little bit longer and it's gonna cost more credits. Since we're doing this together, I just want to create the generation mode and make it fast. If I was doing quality, I would hit this so that I can have an email notification let me know that it's done. Okay. When it comes to speech, okay, exactly. Be detailed and specific about what you want to see in the video. Speech does better with slightly longer transcripts, of course, because when you're doing the scripts for something that has audio, you're going to be plugging into it what you want it to say and what you want um the speech or the audio to be. So we're going to do that. It is processing. Now we're going to go back to my creations and I'll show you Betty and I'll show you the prompt. So remember Betty said 5-minute long conversations go to 3-hour long conversations. I love giving advice and helping, but they walk away with answers and I walk away with a thank you. A little out of whack, I suppose. It would. So notice I put quotes, and then I also wrote out the atmosphere that she's in, right? Um, Now I did put in the outfit I wanted her to wear, but what I should have done, and this is where you have to get smart and not try to have AI do everything in one fell swoop. If I wanted to change her outfit, I should have changed her outfit when I was creating her image. So when I put in the image, all the video generator is trying to do is to create the video. I pretty much already have the context to it there, which is why I'm a little apprehensive about the video that we're about to make about her walking into the Rolls Royce, because I should have made another picture of her surrounded with a crowd and a parked Rolls Royce to the side for her to enter into. So I think just based on what I've done with AI before, it's going to focus more on her face and feeling the emotion. And then the entering into the car is going to be maybe a little wonky, but we'll see. Okay. And then I wanted you to notice this too. Add realism, no cartoonish, no AI looks. Keep the facial features the same and real. Because sometimes AI likes to do its own thing. So if you want to have something consistent to serve up to your customers, you want to add that on there. See, your video has been generated successfully. Let's see. Okay, so I just want to show you what that prompt looks like. I'll Okay, let me pull it up again so you can take a screenshot of it and then just notice she looks to the camera and says, quote, and I put the little in there, end quote, and then her atmosphere sitting in the car. Then the last line is realism, no cartoon, because I didn't want them to change up anything. I wanted Betty to be the same in every single video. So let's refresh this. Not bad. I'm surprised. Facial expressions are fantastic. Her getting into the car is, yeah, but that's pretty dope. And then what I would do is I would download this video. I would download this video, and in my editing software, I would just clip it. I would mute it, and I would clip it. Now, if I wanted to do some audio, I would do it within the editing software. So, and notice the features remain the same. So I just helped you out with that big time. And that's something that a lot of people complain about. And that's just the truth. A lot of people complain about that. Okay. So that's for that. Now I want us to, because I know some of you are looking like, okay, I got you. I can see how to make people. What if I get a client and they have a brick and mortar, they have the actual product. Let me show you. I'm gonna pull up a friend of mine's her candle line. Okay. And we're gonna use her candle line. No, I have not shown this to her. I know y'all gonna ask me. I have not shown this to her. I just decided I'm gonna use her stuff for reference. And because I did when we were, so we all took a trip to Ibiza, and she had some of her stuff in, was I in my room or was I in her room or something? But we were all there, and I was like, "Oh, let me take some pictures for you for your stuff." And she ended up, just because I felt like it, and I'm a good friend like that. Um, she ended up using them and posting them, and I told her, "Hey, you owe me money." I did a photo shoot for you, girl. You owe me money. You cannot use my photos. Hello? You cannot use my photos without permission. No, I was just joking with her. I want her to win because when she wins, I win. When I win, she wins. And I apologize. I should have put some of this together for you. But I said, you know what? I created a prompt in ChatGPT, and I can pull that up for you. Um, this is the photo shoot. Let me airdrop this to myself. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna upload okay. Okay. Now, and her brand is called Arousing Aromas. I did a created a prompt using ChatGPT. I told ChatGPT um what some of the benefits of her brand and why she stands out and why it's different. Okay. And then of a luxury candle. Okay. Cannot wait. Let's see what it's going to create. And here's the thing, if it doesn't create what we want or what we're expecting or what we need, I want you to have the right mindset of it's okay. Let me try again. Let me step back a little bit. It's all trial and error. And the people who succeed in this and do the best are the people who are willing to play the game of trial and error. Right? So we're going to go back to the creations. This is what we just did. It's creating that for us. And then it's going to let us know down here what we're doing or that it's done. So we'll do that and we'll finish up with that. Let me go over here. So we did the image. You saw that. We it did the image to video. You saw that. And then I showed you, we did it twice so that it can go. So now one is 8 seconds, another one is 8 seconds. Now we have 16 seconds. You keep doing that frame by frame by frame, and you'll be able to literally create, you could literally create a commercial. You could do a promo. You can do just things that are really cool out of the box, right? And a lot of the times you're going to have to play with your vocabulary. So this is the money. Let's say, for example, you master this thing, you know how to help people in whatever industry they're in. You create 3 business related videos at $200 because a lot of people are not going to learn this. So you do it for $200. You know how to do it, you know how to make it happen, and you do. Then you have your social media package. This is a package of 3 videos and 15 pieces of content. The content doesn't have to be the videos. The content could just literally be carousels or reels or, depending on whatever their business is. And you get 10 customers with your S&P package at $400, that's $4,000. You do the video package only at $200, you get 10 customers, that's $2,000. Let's say you do that in a month. That's a total of 20 customers, that's $6,000. And you can scale that up. You add some people in, you can have a VA that helps you create some of the prompts so that you have a particular service or a particular system that you can pump out to your clients, and you guys are able to do that with their specific details, their uniqueness, their niche, their audience, etc. But you guys know how to do that. You could easily bump that up to your customer number up because you know how to produce a high number without fatigue and burnout. But then also too, because you do it at such a great rate and you do quality service, you're able to increase that price from 400 upwards. Obviously, you need to make sure that you watch your niche so that your niche can actually pay whatever it is that you are pricing it at. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Let's go. So here's the truth. Everything that I've shown you today is powerful, but it's just the surface. The difference between hearing about AI and actually building a digital empire with it comes down to one thing, it's execution. And literally, I just said that. And here's some help. What you want to do is you want to create a niche, have a niche that you serve. And I know in the digital marketing space, in the community with coaches, personal brands, oh, I am the niche. I don't need a niche, blah, blah, blah. Like everybody wants to argue. I'm not about to argue with you. Argue with your dog, argue with your mom. You can argue with your brother, your sister. Don't argue with me. Okay. I know, I am. Like, it's upsetting. And I'm going to tell you why. Because even if you are the niche, you still have a niche. You still have a niche. You may not realize it. And you could literally ask ChatGPT to analyze your content and ask you what your niche is. Your niche could be intellectualism. Your niche could be anti-intellectualism. Your niche could be soft life, travel, food, you know, even if it's you, even you have things that you're interested in that you share and that people have come to you because when you share it, you like it, and now y'all have this synergy that works together. That is your niche. Have that niche, serve your audience. Okay. You can create fictional content that they can make reference to so they can see. Or even if you do some stuff for free for some friends and they love it and they start posting it and stuff, you can put that on your website. Yeah. So on your platform, you can create landing pages, you can create websites, and you can have a page that's dedicated to the work and the content that you've already created. Have it on there, right? You can and have a button at the bottom that says book your SMP package now. Book your, whatever you want to call it. Then you have your work on Fiverr, have it on Upwork, have it on in entrepreneur groups on Facebook. Why? Because this is quick and easy income generation. People are going to reach out to you just because you're able to create that. If I now put these two things together and I say, hey, let me create this for your upcoming conference, for your upcoming event, for your upcoming um, I have it in my mind, but I can't think about it. Your party or whatever it is that you're doing. Like you're talking about people just elevating their experience. Someone may want to create it for somebody's having a birthday party and they're sending out text messages or email messages, and a lady comes up and she's walking and she says, join me as I celebrate, as I celebrate 40, right? Fabulous 40, stuff like that. That's powerful. That is like, okay, this is what we're about to do. This is what right. Like that would be so like awesome. That'd be so cute. Like my girlfriend is creating stuff like this. Oh my goodness, you better. Like it just levels up any entrepreneur, any business, you know. So this is you gotta know this, and when you know this, it helps you out a lot because there are some people who are willing to pay for this. There are some people who aren't willing to pay for this, and there are people who want to pay for it but cannot. We don't want to market to them. They're not going to help you with your financial freedom, love. Who if you're not marketing to them, we just that let them be where they are. Let them give you the likes. Let them give you the shares. Let them give you the comments in the comment section. We love them. God bless you, right? But they're not going to be able to help you to generate the income and generate the impact that you're able to make. So make sure that when you are serving your audience, you're serving the audience that can actually pay you for what it is that you do and what it is that you specialize in. Okay. Now, if you want to go in depth, I want to make sure to give this to you, and then I'm going to end off with the last video that we created. If it's not good, honey, we're going back to the drawing board, and I am not ending this. I'm letting you know right now. Okay. I said that I'm holding you hostage. Yes. So look, um, so look, if you want more in depth, some of you guys are visual learners, love that for you. Watch this again and you'll, get better with it. You'll get more into it, right? Um, but know this, I do have one-on-one coaching available with me on your business. So we in November this year, 13th through the 15th, we're going to be in Miami. We're going to have a millionaire mansion mastermind and yacht party. So it's going to be 20, max 30 people who are going to be with myself and my husband in Miami. And what we're doing is sharing literally the things that you need to succeed. In this mastermind, when you sign up for the mastermind, not only are you signing up for Miami, but you're also signing up for us to work one-on-one with you, help you get that clarity, help you get that confidence, and so that you can have the consistency, not only in showing up, but also in your income. This is the type of stuff that we wish we knew when we were first starting out. And truth be told, I know I don't look like it, especially with my natural hair, but we've been doing this before there were platforms like Vonza and ClickFunnels and Kajabi and stuff. Those things didn't exist. We were using PayPal and email. If your mind can even fathom it, if it can't, don't worry about it. But we wish we had people who knew what they were doing, could give us the blueprint and set us up, set up our business for us. That's what we're going to do. This mastermind, like by the time you're done, not only will you have, I'll talk about prime, beautiful, exquisite content, not just of Miami, but in Miami for your business, right? You will have literally reshifted and shaped your mind for more, for greater. And that is the experience that we're giving to you. I don't think at the time of me doing this, guys, I'm so sorry, but I don't think we have any more beds available because we do have beds in the mansion. If you want to try, you can. It is the Coach CEO. It's one word, thecoachceo.com/Miami. Thecoachceo.com/Miami. Okay. And you can see if there's any more beds left at the mansion. We had our coaching call last night for Coach CEO, and I know they really went all out and got a lot of the beds reserved. So you could try and see. So that's taking place in person November 13th through the 15th. And if not, then you can still go to thecoachceo.com and I'll still be able to help you in depth with your business. Okay. Of course, it's all about your prompts and it's all about your apps. Don't feel like you have to use one particular app to do everything. You're limiting yourself. Sometimes you start to realize, oh, this app is really good for this. This app is really good for that. This one will help me with my audio. This one will, and you just keep playing with it, keep having fun. I'm a creative person, so this kind of stuff is like my jam. Okay. So, you just have to know that you can do it. You look, that's the slide. We're created for such a time as this. If you've made it, like, I don't know, sometimes it depends on who has the timeline out. Sometimes I'm a millennial, sometimes I'm a Gen Z, not Gen Z, Gen X. Yeah, it just depends. But I can tell you, I was of the generation where we had beepers, no cell phones. I was the generation of Oregon Trail. I was a generation, that's how I grew up. And we are here in this generation of AI. It's mind blowing. And the only thing that has ever been consistent for me in my entire life is not the economy, is not business, is not treatment of women, it's not finance. The only thing that has been consistent in my entire life is change. And I'm telling you, things are changing right now. And you got to get on board with the change. No, it ain't. We're not having church. I'm just saying. I love y'all. The comments section be lit. Okay, let's see. This is the last one I have for you tonight. I used the prompt. Let's view the full prompt. Let's view the full prompt. I made this prompt in ChatGPT. So if it's not good, then we're gonna blame chat. We're gonna go back to chat and say, chat, what's up? Okay. I should have actually taken out some of these text overlays because that's not really my feel. I don't personally like that. I just like really sexy, really, you could just have to interpret it and feel it for yourself type commercial content. But we'll see. Let's see. It did nothing. Okay. So, but this shot is awesome. The AirPods, body butter, I don't know, some brand name I can't read. Glass. Yeah, this is so cute. I feel like going back. Okay, so hmm, this chat did not work. So why? Let's go to generate. We did image to video. No, we did text to video. Okay, let's go to chat. Mm, no. All right. So let's do a new one. I think I did it in a different account. And then what I want to do is I'm going to add, oh, is it because it's this? Hmm. All right, so let's see if we can change it, export it as, or this is copy, aromas, but it's still in that form. And what I'm guessing, assign profile, adjust size, rectangular, flip, show magnifier, adjust color. Okay, let's see if I can adjust the color. And then if I save it a little differently, because I do want, oh. Anyway, yes, on that. Reset. No, that exposure was gorgeous. It feels like it was okay. So yes, it's edited. Then save. No, Bookie, let's see. I knew save. Okay, export, that's what it is. Yeah, let's export it as a JPEG. Save. Now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna add the picture as a JPEG. I don't want to waste time. That's the HI, yeah. Okay. I don't want to waste time on, I'm thinking this out. I don't want to waste time on just throwing the JPEG with the same prompt into the app. I want to just give it the image and then have it create a prompt for the image and use that. Okay, I have a body care brand called Arousing Aromas, and I want to create a video that highlights its amazing features. Okay. Paraben, is it Ben? I don't know how to spell the paraben. I know the word I'm looking for, but okay, paraben free, long lasting burn, and enticing. Oh yes, enticing aromas that last in the air. The right video that highlights his features. Okay, the other thing I want to do is, yeah, video style, elegant and timeless with a luxurious uh feel, luxury, comma, high end. There we go. Feel. Okay. Mm, create a prompt that I will use in Sono. I don't know if it knows it for that. Let me just put VO3 of the, this is a, okay, I just thought about it. I'm thinking of the candle, paraben free, high moisturizing. Listen, I know I look so serious. I know because I'm at peace. Okay? Y'all are making fun of me. I'm at peace. I'm at ease. I, okay. But this is my first time doing this. I didn't even test this before we went live today. Here's a cinematic video from you can use to highlight your glow girl body butter and luxurious commercial. High resolution photorealistic luxury. Okay, I'm not even gonna read it. Style, elegant, timeless photos, camera, smooth, cinematic pans, macro close-ups, dramatic slow motion, mood, high-end, refined luxury skincare. Would you like me to create shorter? No, 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 no. This is good. This is good. Copy paste. That's how we're doing, babes. Copy paste. So now we're gonna do image to video. Mm-mm. Okay. We're not going for quality, we're going for fast. I'm gonna send it to her if it comes out good. Here we go. All right. It's being generated. I love to see it. So this literally forced me to do exactly what I said, right? And I'm happy about that. I have no problem with that. Um, it's just trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. So let's see. I think it was because of the file. Yeah, it could have been the file type. It absolutely could have been the file type. That's why we changed it. So we'll see what we get. Um, so notice the prompt. Then it's even asking, would you like me to also create a shorter 10 to 12-second cut version? So this, um, I should have said yes, and I should have said an 8-second cut version. So this one is a little longer. So it may do something really wonky. Because when you have it only gives you 8 seconds. So when you're trying to have it do a lot in the 8 second, it you don't get what you actually want. But this is a little bit longer. And then again, so you can do frame by frame, and you do a video, a video, a video, edit it together. Beautiful, right? And this would take, as you get better with it, it doesn't even take time because you get better with it. Oh, let's see. Oh, I didn't make it 1080. That's okay. Let's see. Let's watch it again. So, if once I download this video, I would I keep all of that. Then I would chop it at like right about here. Then create another prompt that would have the hand scoop it and rub onto hand with the hand glistening in the sun. So right, like so what I told you was because when you go to generate, it's only 8 seconds. So if we had more time, and I could have done it without audio. mm, 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 Um, right? And I could have had a higher resolution. I could have had a quality. Like you could really play with this thing and make it awesome. So, uh, that's good, actually. That's cute. Okay, I'm just gonna send that over to her and be like, hey, look what I created for you. Okay, and it's gonna download. Awesome. So there it is, ladies. Um, we're talking about how to use these skills, make money, and turn it into something worthwhile. I showed that to you. Let's get it. Y'all let me know how many of you are looking to use this and do this as your business. Because remember, in here we have 15 skill sets for you to learn and take advantage of. So, hello, hello. Yeah, don't try to do it all. Please don't try to do it all. Just you're in the success circle. Give the success circle 12 months, right? You can literally establish a business where, you have a consulting agency, for example, and the consultant agency helps um entrepreneurs create their branding and marketing videos. You could have a consulting agency that helps people to incorporate the so it's a consulting agency. So it's a consulting agency. So you have your one-on-one consulting that's with you. Then you also have your consulting where you can add in app and web creation. That's another stream of income. Same business, just streams of income within the business, right? You could also have social media management as, a bonus for them to take advantage of. So, no, it's the same business, but it's different streams of income. Then you take your time when you have them and you launch them so that your personal brand doesn't look all over the place, your business brand doesn't look all over the place, and you're really winning with this. Okay. All right, you guys know I don't like to take up more time than we should. I love you. Thank you for being with me and hanging on tight and getting some stuff done. I'll definitely see you next month. I'll see you in the community. Let me know those of you who tried this out. But I'll see you next month face to face. I'll see you in the community and take care of yourselves and let's go. Let's win. Okay, we're gonna be stay on after this for one-on-one conversation. Absolutely, that's fine. Let's do it for the next 15